to Not Real News. I'm John Johnson, and here's what we're dealing with tonight. Is it the end of education in the U.S.? Are Tesla terrorists tormenting Trump? And are Bernie Sanders and AOC the hottest ticket since the Eras Tour? Our fed-up field reporter Dan Daniels has more.
I really hate this job.
Tell us about the executive order to dismantle the Department of Education.
Well, John, a tiny man sat at a tiny desk and used his tiny hands to sign a big mistake.
That's where he signed the order?
Yep.
And surrounded by students.
Yeah, this Billy Madison sequel really sucks, John.
Wow.
Also, you may have noticed that the little kids signed their own little executive orders, too.
Interesting.
And knowing this administration, these kids could have banned broccoli, bedtime, and clothes for Christmas, while also naming Chase from Paw Patrol as Secretary of Defense.
He may actually have more experience than Hegseth.
And less DUIs.
Very true.
But despite all the pageantry, only Congress can truly close a federal agency. So this is basically just a picture of a bunch of children practicing cursive.
Wow. Any other big news out of Washington, Dan?
Well, in a very relatable moment, Elon Musk got to parade around the Pentagon.
And how is that relatable?
Because much like the rest of us, clearly the president can't keep top secret information from his bestie either.
Ah. But that seems bad.
It's not great, John.
Anything else, Dan?
Well, this guy showed up.
Is that?
A sexual predator?
I was gonna say Conor McGregor.
Synonyms, John. Synonyms.
Why was he there?
At Pervert Palace?
At the White House.
Again with the synonyms, John.
What did he do there, Dan?
This!
It's high time that America is made aware of what is going on in Ireland. The illegal immigration racket is running ravage on the country. Ireland is at the cusp of, potentially losing its Irishness. It's also St. Patrick's Day, so a little bit of celebrations for sure. So that's it. That's what I'm here for.
That's why he's here for. Well then.
Oh, and he's running for president of Ireland.
What?
Yeah, this timeline sucks.
How about you just tell us about the Tesla troubles, Dan?
Nearly all Cybertrucks got recalled, John.
Because they're being burned.
Because they're falling apart.
Really?
Tesla. Loose morals, looser panels.
Wow.
Tesla. You'd be safer driving Legos.
Jeez.
Tesla. Unglued and unsafe.
Is that Tesla's motto or America's?
Dealer's choice, John.
Now, tell us about that Bernie Sanders AOC tour, Dan.
Well, they got a flyer that looks like they're starring in the hottest heist movie since The Town.
Oh.
Bonnie and Clyde fighting Oligarchy in theaters July 4th.
I'd go see it.
Then here's a preview.
99% is a hell of a bigger number than 1%. They have the wealth. They got all the money in the world. They got the power. They got the media. But you know what we have that they don't have? We got 20,000 people here in Tucson. And we got hundreds of millions of people all across this country.
Looks great.
I agree. Even despite the fact that Bernie Sanders holds a microphone like he's about to bust out a smooth rendition of hot cross buns on the recorder.
Ho ho ho. He does.
Oh, and this just in. A 4-year-old boy in Wisconsin called the police on his mom, saying she's being bad and needs to go to jail.
Why?
She ate his ice cream.
That's it?
Listen, I'm not saying the kid was right, but he's not wrong either.
Oh, how I wish the rest of our problems were that simple. Well, whether it's torch Teslas, pervert presidents, or orange executive orders, clearly the timeline is in hell. For Not Real News, I'm John Johnson. Good night, and good luck.